They was beating on the kitchen tables or the cafeteria table, the desktop, whatever you was at. And now you hype right now because they probably hyping you up.
Yeah.
You feeling like little Nikki, right? Yeah. Okay. You was probably real cute little nigga. You came to school on fire every day.
No, we had uniforms.
You had uniforms?
And my mom always made me wear two
pigtails?
Bro, yes.
Little Melii was cute. Oh
yeah,
God.
She's like, oh no, because when you have your heads on, you can't concentrate. Because the teacher told her I'll always be like,
oop.
So she was like, yeah, you have braids now. I always look like Wendy's.
Now. I'm dead.
I'm so serious.
Oh my God. Okay, so then when did you decide, yo, I want to take this rapping to a performing or just art, being a creator, to a booth and start recording music? And tell me about that whole experience, your first time recording.
I feel like I kept rapping, got to high school and stuff. And then in high school, I got like crazy and I went to George Washington High School and that's like in the Heights. And I got really, really invested like into playing sports. So like I had like this weird little time in my life. I was just like sports. But then I transferred from there to a credit recovery. So I ended up in West Side High School. And I had this music teacher there. So basically what they do is that you basically write down certain things about yourself and then they just match you with whatever teacher it is. So like that would be a homeroom. So my teacher was obviously a music teacher.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so I loved him. So still do. So Mr. Albert, he used to be in a band. I forgot what was the name of the band, but he had like his desk would be here and then all the seats up like in rows will have like their own like pianos and stuff. And then on this side.
That's a fire homeroom. What school is this again?
This was West Side High School. So this was like music.
In the homeroom?
Yeah, that's the homeroom.
So first thing you do when you get to school is you go and you sit behind your piano.
Yeah, like whatever. I was never early enough, but like when you, I'm like, yeah. But like if you have lunch and you want to go to your homeroom teacher, like you can chill out there. So like I'll go to lunch there and stuff. I even have a video up where I'm like in the actual room singing and stuff and he's on the piano. But he'll always like get on the piano and stuff and he'll always have conversations with me. Like, you got to take it serious. You got to take it more serious. And there'll be times where like I was coming late to school, but it's because I would travel. Like I would travel like down like to Canal to like try to get to studios and stuff like that. And then there was this one guy that I met there. His name is Dennis, and he was also into like rapping and stuff. He's actually a photographer now, but he had his homeboy who they lived in on Jets in Harlem, and sorry, I ate a chopped cheese before. Yeah,
oh, that's so New York. The most New Yorkish ever, bro.
And then the grape soda is like,
and with a grape soda.
Yes, I love grape soda. If not, I'm getting the pineapple Fanta.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good little combo. But yeah, but basically he was like, yo, you wanna come with me to my homeboy? Like, we at the studio and stuff. And I was like, yeah, like, I'm down. It's in Harlem. I'm like, it's in Harlem, we out there, and that's closer, you know? So he took me, and then we ended up in the Jets. And he had the setup basically in his closet. That was like the booth. And then this is like how he's sitting there. And we was just recording, and I recorded Persian rugs. Like who
was that? The Weeknd?
That's
Party Next Door.
Party.
Yeah, yeah, my bad. Sorry, bro.
Party Next Door, which is the OG fucking GOAT. But I recorded my own little like first like Melii mix, what I would call it. And then I did that, and then I just fell in love. Like that was like my first, like real, like, you know, like real.
How did it feel hearing yourself on the mic and like that experience in general? Did it take you a while to get used to it?
Nah, it felt great, but I feel like during the years, like what I didn't like just in general, like self, like wow, self, like you're such a like a bad, like, you know, when you gotta talk to yourself, like yo, like. Even though this was an experience, like through the years, I could go into a studio now and be like, my levels gotta be like this, my levels da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start realizing that you just pick things up and you be like, oh, that's just regular. It's like, nah, that's not regular. Like you learn certain things. So I feel like that's something that like stuck to me. Like, oh, like hearing myself, and now hearing myself is like, I know how it's supposed to work or what's a good mic and what's not.
Got you. All right. So then between recording your first Melii mix and then your first performance, did you start recording more music and dropping things before you start performing, or which one came first?
No, I would always just record. I would be just recording. I never really thought about it as far as like really. I just was doing music.
Catharsis.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to put that word in somewhere so bad. It's okay. I'll make it work. No, but you were just making music.
Yeah.
You're just that was your vessel of expression, and you started to fall in love harder and harder with it when you realized how good you were at it and how fast you were picking up on it. And then it got to a point where, did you ever really want to perform, or was it just part of being an artist?
No, I think one thing that I always say, because there's always people that be like, so like, what do you want to do? Like, what are the plans and da-da-da? And I always say, I just be like, yo, I just want to perform. Like I just want to be an artist. I don't really like, not that I don't care to do like so much like popping out and do everything else. I really just want to perform. I want to tour the world. Like I want to be, like you see those people, that's like on TikToks and they like, oh, we just quit our jobs and we're just traveling the world. Yeah. But like with a spin, I want to be the person in the little bus with my guitar and piano and just, I don't play instruments, but just in, scenario wise, like that's the kind of like life that I want to live, like just doing shows and stuff like that.
Do you think that you're close to living that kind of life?
I feel like because of so many like just obstacles and just lessons that God has like put in place for me. I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm exactly where He wants me to be. So on His timing, then it's just like, okay, now it can happen. But I'm letting it all just unfold the way He wants it.
Well, speaking of His timing, what's one of the most recent lessons you learned from God's timing?
One of the most recent? What ain't for you, ain't for you. You can't force it. Can't shape it to fit in a little. Like, just free it.
Free it. I like that. Free it like a little bird. Okay, girl. Let's take it to a little scene real quick before we get into the next segment. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to like describe something. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to kind of like sit up straight or like this and put your hands on your knees. And I'm just gonna like talk. You're gonna breathe too. You're gonna relax. Like this is called Shavasana in yoga. You do yoga?
I don't. I did it before though.
Okay. And just relax. And then as soon as I say what song is playing right now, then you respond. Okay. All right. So this is young high school Melii, that West Side high school that she went to. And she was supposed to go to Homeroom, but she said, nah, I'm about to take the train down the canal because I'm trying to get in the studio. All right, so she's rushing out the house. She might have grabbed her chopped cheese. If you eat that for breakfast, I don't know. Bacon, egg, and cheese. There you go. And now she is putting her headphones on because she's about to go down to the train and get on the train all the way down to Canal Street. What song is playing as she is on that express train?
Underground Kings by Drake.
That's a good one.
You know that song?
Yeah. That's a good one. Underground. I thought you said that because you're going down to the train, but that's like that's a good hustle song too. Yeah, that's a good one.
That was on replay.
That took me back.
That was always on replay on my headphones, literally.
Really? Okay. Do you have like a Melii mix to that song?
No, I never did.
You should not look into it, but you should experiment with making like your own.
I do. I did my first ever remix was to Marvin's Room.
Ooh, that was probably really nice. But I'm saying in general, not even just Drake, like just songs that like mean a lot to you in certain periods of your life.
Yeah, I should do that. You're right.
It's really therapeutic. It gives me catharsis.
I felt just like you. So once I heard that word, it was over. I felt you.
Right. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I do that to myself a lot, even though I'm not like the best vocally trained or anything like that. But like when I realized music was my vessel.
Wait, I'm sorry, Mike. Can I just say, sometimes I need that moment. Is in my head, tell me lies, make it sound good. To me like the women from my town would. Yeah. All right, now it's on my system. All right.
Get it out your system. You got it? Okay.
Yes.
I forgot what I was saying, but either way, we were just talking about how that was a really good one though. When you said that, I felt that. I felt why you said that.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking, okay, what made her say that? But no, that song is a good song.
Yeah.